we are taking you a long way to hear one of your favorite bands, which is playing tonight in Berlin. Jack Hylton and his band.
We're celebrating the music of Jack Hylton, celebrating his life, and especially celebrating his life while he was running a band. This is what it used to sound like 80 years ago. This is the original arrangements, the original Hylton arrangements, played for the first time in a very, very long time.
Everybody in the land would dearly love to lead a band, but how to make a start, well, that's the snag. First you find a well-known street where all the best musicians meet. If you follow what I say, it's in the bag. Take a little bit of trumpet, then you add a trombone. Da-di-da-da-di-da with the rhythm, and you got something there. Then you get the boys to swing it, let it go with a flair.
Jack Hylton ran a hugely successful dance band, show band in the UK, in Europe, and eventually into America for about 20 years, from the early 1920s up until 1940. We're going to move on now to what I think you're supposed to call comedy numbers. They're quite a big staple of Hylton's repertoire. Michael's is called Ever Since I Kissed Her on the Volga. That is a euphemism.
Today, people don't fully appreciate just how successful Jack Hylton was. For almost 2 decades in the 1920s and 30s, his band was the most popular theatrical attraction in the UK and all over Europe.
My Russian Rosemary keeps tantalizing me ever since I kissed her on the Volga. I don't know what to do, my arms are black and blue ever since I kissed her on the Volga. I had to say goodbye, but she said no, no. She winked her saucy eye, wouldn't let me go. She's begging me for more, she's shouting out encore ever since I kissed her on the Volga.
The next number, our version of the 1927 smash hit song Shepherd of the Hills. Oh, and while I think about it, this is an example of one of the songs in the archive where there's an extra bit which isn't on the record. So there's a big chunk of this which literally not a single one of you has ever heard before.
The archive here at Lancaster University is home to an enormous collection of Hylton's personal papers, photos, theatre programmes, scripts and newspaper cuttings from around the world. In tonight's show, we're drawing on just a few of the 2,000 original sets of band parts held in the archive. In 1929 alone, the band gave 736 performances to over 1.5 million people, travelling 16,000 miles in the process. That year, they sold 3.2 million records. That's 6 records sold every minute.
Did you mean it when you made that mischief dance in your eyes? Did you mean it? Hope you did, 'cause so did I.
Once at Decca, he became a label mate of George Formby, a man with whom he had much in common, both national celebrities from a poor northern working class background. It was only a matter of time before they worked together.
Hey, Mr. Wu was a laundryman in a shop with an old green door. He lying all day, all linen away, he really makes me sore. He's lost his heart to a Chinese girl and his laundry's all gone wrong. All day he'll flirt, scorch your shirt, that's why I'm singing this song, oh Mr. Wu. Was wobble when he's ironing ladies' blouses, Mr. Woo. What shall I do? I'm feeling kind of like my shiny laundry blues.
The band was replete with a number of what I suppose you would call virtuosi, and we had the pick of the best musicians, not just of the dance band genre, but pretty much of any genre. Exactly 50 years ago to the day, the advertising and neon lights outside every London theatre were switched off. They remained that way for 5 days as a mark of respect for the death of Jack Hylton, singer, pianist, composer, conductor, band leader, theatrical agent, manager, impresario, television executive, and lover of life.